1st of February, we're down here at Carnival City Lofts, a loft that's well known for a very successful winter race and a good and successful summer race, never the easiest of races. And we're here with Herman van Rensburg, the loft manager. In a minute or two, we'll see how the birds come through to feed. Herman, this loft, how long exactly is this loft? Because it looks like one hell of a long construction that was done here.
Hello Robert, the loft's 150 meters long by 3 meters wide. We've got 58 different lofts in, they're split up into 2 sections, and then what we've done is here in the center we actually feed the pigeons. This is also where the pigeons trap and they get clocked, and then from here they then move back to the various lofts. What we'll see now is when they come and eat, you will see as they finish eating, then they'll go back to their own sections. As you can see, we split them up. We've got the summer birds we try and keep on the one side, and then the winter intake that's already in, we keep on the other side. And as soon as the racing season starts, then we'll have them, the first couple of lofts on both sides.
Okay. Herman, how is the intake looking now for the winter race? Until when are you open?
The winter intake at this stage we're sitting at just over 600 pigeons, about 200 European pigeons included in that. We find mostly that a lot of our South African intake only picks up here middle of February, and we're going to take birds till the end of March. So what we found is that a lot of fanciers tend to send, after they've rung their expensive rings and their rings and so on, then these last babies and so on, they'll send to us. And we do accept new rings 2013, we also accept them in the winter race.
Herman, tell me, aside from the winter race and the summer race, you're also racing on your own?
Yes.
And one loft racing, I presume, is completely different to racing in a normal season in a union.
Yeah, no, look, one loft racing, your biggest problem is with all the birds coming in, you've got to have a good disease control the whole time. We've actually got our own veterinarian, Dr. Rob Conradi, who used to be at the $1 Million at Sun City, and that's where I met him and so on. He comes out once a week or once every 2 weeks and so on, and then he would do testing for us and so on, or I'd send the driver with some birds to go do testing, so that we keep up to date with what the birds, what we need to do, what we need to treat and so on. And then at your own normal racing, obviously you will only send the birds that's in top condition, goes to the race. You would pick your 20 out of your 100 or 20 out of your 80, those you would send. Unfortunately, one loft race conditions, all in, all out, one goes to the basket, everyone goes to the basket.
And the aim at the loft every year, to get as many birds to the final?
Yeah, look, obviously the aim is always to try and get as many pigeons to the final. You want to try and get the flock in the best possible condition to the final. It might not always be, you'll find that some birds are peaking, other birds aren't peaking at that stage, but you want to try and get as many in a great condition to the final race.
Okay.
And then try and get as many back from the final as well. It's important to me to get, I've got a percentage of 70%, which I always try and maintain, minimum of 70% coming back. In the winter race, it's almost close to 90% generally, so that's what we try and do.
Okay, Herman, I can tell you it's always fantastic to sit at home or on the PC or on an iPad or a smartphone to watch the results as the birds come in live. I can see you there indicating they must put the birds through, so let's film them, let's see how they eat and how they are cared for.
Yeah.
So this is supper time at Carnival City. Not the guys in the casino, the pigeons in the loft. Now they know where the food is.
These are the birds that's actually just done the summer race this past weekend. So they've just come back from the 500 odd kilometers this last weekend.
They look good enough to go back. Although I'm sure the owners wouldn't allow it.
No, look. These ones will now go up for auction. So.
Where is the winner? You know?
The winning bird, she's still coming. She's not in this group.
No, they really look good, eh? Wow. Okay, so while the birds are coming, you can see here it's a massive loft, beautiful compartments. birds are well cared for, they are medicated according to illnesses, and you can see they're happy in the lofts. So if you want to send pigeons, this is the place to send it. Wonderful climate, I can tell you it's warm outside. In the loft, beautiful, absolutely beautiful conditions. Herman, thank you, 10 minutes. We appreciate it, we'll put it up, and we trust that people will know who you are, know what the lofts are, what the lofts look like, and send some birds in the future.
Oh, thank you from us, and a special thank you to Benjamin for all their support, and to Robert and Brian for everything they do for us. And yes, we hope to get more pigeons. Thank you very much.
Okay, before I put it off, I'll just say, and Eric as well for his help. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, man.